Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shelly and I'm so glad you guys are here today. I am doing a long-awaited video on the Makalya collaboration with Glamlite. This is not new. This came out a while ago. I missed it on the first release. Some of you guys know the story already. When it came out, I missed it on the first release. So then I bought other stuff and I made a video with a couple other products and I fell in love with them because Glamlite products are actually really good. At least the ones that I've tried so far. This palette, you know what one of my favorite sayings is like someone shook your snow globe. Well, like when things don't go right. It's kind of like the who moved my cheese thing. I could sit there and play with this all day long. I shook Makalya's snow globe here. Okay, you guys, this is a rainbow palette and you've seen everybody else play with this. Have you seen a non-makeup artist lady of a certain age try to get some looks out of this that she'd leave the house in? So I have a thing to go to here pretty quickly. And I'm kind of thinking I want to do a date night. If you guys want me to come back and do, I don't know, say 3 more looks with this palette, will you let me know? Leave me a comment down below. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Go to follow, ring the bell so you know the thing. So I am wearing a black leather jacket tonight and I've got like gray and kind of this like burgundy color in my top. And so I think I want to do something that has like a hint of that color without being like full on monochromatic, pulling from it, too predictable. I'm gonna start with this shade right here. It's like a matte neutral called Harley. And I'm trying to remember, did I put any eyelid primer on? I don't think I did, but I have a lot of other stuff going on. I just need to remember to set my makeup pretty well. Now you guys, I don't know if this looks a little different than normal. I didn't turn on one of my box lights and sometimes I don't film with that, although I try to. And I have to move my box light every time I turn it on because of where I film. Anyway, so I don't always get it in the right place, but tell me what you think because I feel like my background is the right kind of blurry and I might have the right tone. My lighting looks like it's right smack dab in the middle and it is on, you know, autofocus and auto lighting. So if this type of combination looks right, let me know and I will kick off that box light on occasion and we'll just kind of see how that goes. Okay, I have not used this palette before. I'm not sponsored, affiliated, anything like that related to Glamlite in any way, shape, or form other than I have done a few videos and I've liked the products. In case you guys are curious, nobody's paying me to do this video. I'm way late to the game anyway. I'm gonna take this neutral matte right here. Now, this being a largely rainbow palette, the first thing is that what people think of is, oh my gosh, you have to do crazy, super creative, gorgeous rainbow eyes. And I don't know about you, but on a daily basis, rainbow eyes don't really fit into my lifestyle. So then the question becomes, can we get multiple looks from this palette? Looks that we, non-makeup artists, would actually leave the house in? Or is this palette really only for those TikTok stars or the Instagram stars that can do like the full landscapes and create gorgeous works of art that is just not real life? The fantasy stuff, right? The artistic stuff. Kind of like fashion magazines. Like people don't really walk around with a tarantula on your face, but you know, it looks for a beautiful picture. Very artistic. All right. I remember the first time I used Glamlite, I was thinking, this stuff looks like little kid makeup. It looks completely cheesy. Priced more than what little kids makeup should be. So what gives? And I still find that I really, really like the quality. I'm thrilled. Okay, so I used Harley and then I used How You Doing. I'm gonna use Willow next, which is this super dark aubergine, I'm gonna call it. That sounds fancy, doesn't it? I'm gonna use aubergine right out here. And again, I'm doing kind of a date night look. However, my date night tonight is not, you know, a romantic date with my husband. My date night tonight is actually listening to my husband's band play. I do their social media, I do their videography, their photography. I do a lot of booking of their gigs. I'm not gonna say that I'm a manager or a promoter. I don't know what I would call myself. I'm the wife. I'm one of the wives. I'm the wife of the lead singer. Okay, I have that dark aubergine. It's called Willow on the outside. And I love the way these blend together. And I think the formula is really, really good. Now, I've been having a problem with my eye leaking. This one over here. I think it's allergies. I don't really know. So I'm gonna, if I get any patchiness over here, it's just because my eye's been watering. Right now, I don't see it. I'm actually really loving the way this is looking so far. I've used the same brush. I'm gonna go ahead and change brushes. I think I wanna use, there's these purples right here that I think are really, really pretty. I think I wanna use this one. Let's just take a little bit of that on a flat shader brush There's just such a little amount of kick up and fallout on this. Their products are just surprisingly nice. Now, if I didn't say it earlier, I'm not affiliated with Glamlite at all. I don't know Makalya. She doesn't know me, although I do fly into Boston quite a bit. I feel like this is one of those sleeper brands that if you can look past sometimes the cheesy packaging, the pizza, the taco, the hamburger, the pie, all those things, if you can look past that, the quality is like ridiculously good. Anyway, loving the way these colors, they're super saturated. Loving the way these colors are applying so far. The room that my husband's band is playing in tonight is pretty bright. So I don't need to go like super dark and smoky, but I do want fun. All right, I think I'm leaving those two colors alone. That last color was called Part 2. Now I'm gonna grab one of these shimmers, and I've got this silver one here. This one's more lilac and this one's more lavender. I think I'm gonna take this one. It's called Manifest. I'm gonna take it on a dry brush and let's see what that looks like. Not the best. Okay, I'm gonna grab it with a finger. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's really pretty. Yeah, I love that. That's super pretty. So I'm tapping this on and kind of swiping this on to my lid. I did not use any kind of glitter glue like that. This is very dramatic and a lot of fun. This is gonna be, again, one of those instances where I have more eyeshadow on than anybody else there. The town that I live in is just, you know, it's people don't really dress up all that much. I'm somebody who can wear, you know, a colored pair of leather trousers and a black sweater, and people are like, oh my gosh, you're dressed so fancy. It's like, literally take the same amount of time. All right, I'm just kind of dusting off fallout. I'm really, really loving how this turned out. I think it's really cool. This full-on purple moment, but it feels fresh. I don't know. It doesn't feel like heavy and muddy and weighted down, and I love it. I need to grab, I think I'm gonna go with this, I'm a little scared. I'm gonna go with this pink right here, which is a pink shimmer, and we're gonna put a little pop of that right here in the center. Oh yeah, that's pretty. This one's called Simping. What did I use? I used Manifest, was that other shimmer. Kind of silverish lavender colored one. I really do like the color story on this. It's just intimidating because there's so many shimmers and so many colors. But if you cover up those 3 rows, it's a neutral, completely appropriate palette. I think you forget that sometimes. It's these colors that are so bold and so eye-catching and so stunning, and then you get scared and concerned. Okay, I'm gonna take this last color down here called Frisky. It's not last color, but that's the last color I'm going to use from this palette, I believe. And we're just going to line the bottom lashes a little bit with this. It's a slightly different shade than the other ones that I've used, but because I've blended so many together now, I actually think it comes across very, very pretty. There's a lot. It's a lot of eyeshadow, but I kept everything else relatively on the down low. So yeah, I'm thrilled with that. I think I want to put on a liner here. This is a white liner. I'm actually going to do my waterline really fast because I do want to look wide open and awake. That'll help a little bit. And then do I want to try to decide if I want to do a little black liner or not. I think I'm going to. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Got that on. I need some mascara. Give me just a second, I'll be right back. Okay, mascara's on. Get a little face powder on and finish up this look for today. All right, little dusting of powder to kind of even things out, and maybe a little MAC Fix Plus. Give that a chance to dry down a little bit. So this is the first look I've done with the Makalya Glamlite collaboration. I absolutely love this palette. If you were asking yourself, can a lady of a certain age who's not a makeup artist get something that she'd actually leave the house in? Absolutely. Now, I did go purple, right? It's like a purple monochromatic look, and that's kind of a normal thing for me. Maybe not purple, but monochrome for sure. I think there's so many fun combinations in here. There's some really, really stunning colors in here. The formula is so good. Look at these. Aren't these pretty? Really, really, really beautiful. There's just so much deliciousness in this palette. This is just me. Again, nobody's paying me for my opinion here. You guys came here because you wanted it, right? My thought is, if you are looking for a break away from the blah, neutral, matte, monochromatic looks that you did all winter and might still be doing, or even that you did all last year and the year before that because of COVID. If you're looking for something that can inject some life into your summer, this screams summer to me. These colors, perfection. So if you are not convinced, and of course, why would you be? If you are not sure and you want me to come back and do several more licks just to see, you leave me a comment down below. I'd be happy to. I hope you guys are doing really well. And until my next video, bye for now.